Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. It's me, Protomario. And this is Mega Man 6. This one is surrounded with mystery. Mega Man 6 was never released to Europe for whatever reason, if I am to recall correctly. And this is where the game really got weird. Apparently, a guy named Mr. X, who is in no way, shape, or form Dr. Wily, has hosted a robot tournament for the Ultimate Robot Fighters. Yeah. And apparently, it's Mr. X who's been manipulating that, quote, fool Dr. Wily from the beginning. So, there's your backstory. Kill 8 robots and defeat them. In the beginning, you get this little screen that's doesn't really do much. It's cool that you have all that information, but it does next to nothing for you. As you can see, you have the Mega Buster, but for whatever reason, they toned it down. It's not as big and cool looking as it was in Mega Man 5, and of course, you can slide once more. I must tell you guys that there are enemies that do not belong in this area of the game. I do not know why they are here. There are also traps that do not belong in this game. But this game also started incorporating Robot Master's weapons that would break certain things. As you can see down below, there are ice blocks or pillars or whatever. And if you happen to have Flame Man's ability, you can melt through it with his ability. And you can get what's behind it. Some of which are useful, some of which are just blah, whatever. But yeah. And right there, you see that cracked ice that I was falling and I missed. That cracked ice can be busted open if you happen to have the rush attachment also, which will require you to unlock it. Once more, an energy tank up there. Fairly useful. Unfortunate that you can't get it without the flame. Most of the items in this game follow that premise. If you don't have the weapon to get them, you're not going to get them. It's a risk versus reward system also in this game where they put a lot of items in very treacherous areas, making it very difficult to get those items. Ow. And this isn't exactly a mini-boss, but it is a boss of sorts. It's just a bigger robot, I guess. This game also started including mechanics like ice and wind that were very odd and very hard to get used to at the time. If you want to see a full playthrough of this game, Cows Crazy usually streams them. But that's if you want to see a full playthrough. There are traps in this game that have been ranked up. I don't know if the Capcom developers really wanted them to be this difficult. God, again, I didn't want to slide. It's just the controls on this are so... It's finicky, guys. I cannot express to you. If you're gonna get this game and you want to play it for all it's worth, and you're not just getting it to record or just play a couple Mega Mans on, then you really should probably either get the games or emulate them. Though the games have a serious asking price tag on them. So you may just want to end up emulating them, as I've stated before. These games are very good in their own rights. 1 through 5 are probably the best Mega Mans out there. 6 kinda started going a little south. Not as many people enjoyed 6 as they did the rest of the Mega Mans, but that may be because it was released late in the cycle. If I do recall, 6 was released when the SNES was out, and, you know, I'm not 100% sure on that, don't quote me or anything, but that's all I do recall. Now here's a nice little trap. Just gotta be careful on the ice. Even though they have introduced ice mechanics, this level doesn't use them that much. That section right there and a few sections before are the only ones that actually use the mechanics. So, Blizzard Man, we meet again on the slopes of the Alpines. Oh, God! Why are you sliding, Mega Man? Yes, again, a joystick is not the best controller for this. We can do this! I believe in you, Mega Man! And if you guys believe out there too, Mega Man will get more power. Yes. Teabag. Victory Teabag, Mega Man. So, that's Mega Man 6 in a nutshell. They also incorporated this weird thing where certain levels have two bosses, the real and the fake boss. And if you do the fake boss, you didn't really beat him. So you have to go back and fight him again. But the fake boss isn't any weaker or easier. So, you know, you really don't know unless you're using a guide or something. Which is really, really lame. The password system returns, and unless you're playing it on Xbox, you won't really be able to save it or anything. Everything else returns from Mega Man 5. It's just one of the lesser played Mega Mans out there. And I really don't know why. It feels the same, but it just feels like something's off with it. At any rate, guys, I'm Protomario, and I'm signing out. And this is Mega Man 6. Thanks for watching, and, of course, happy gaming.